Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is time to load the Jeep up. Got the truck backed up to the trailer. So we're gonna load the Jeep up on the trailer and head out, tow it back down to Utah. So I'll catch back up with you guys when it's all loaded up.
Hey guys! I got my briefcase.
Alright guys, we got it all loaded up like you just saw. Here she is in all her glory. So, let me show you guys a little bit about this Jeep. Like I said, I've owned this since 2002. My grandpa gave it to me when I was in high school. So we actually towed it from Utah up to here, and now it's going back home. So it's a 1978. Like I said, it's an Army Jeep. It's got a 258 straight six. Let me show you that. Okay, there we go. So it's a 258 straight six. I really actually like this motor a lot. It's a power plant. So it needs new air filter hose, so we're going to go over all this. In high school I replaced the brake master cylinder. It's probably bad again at this point, but anyways, there you go. So a little bit of surface rust in here on the hood, not too bad though. Okay, we'll close that up. Okay, you can see it's got the hard top on it, which is not an easy piece to come by for these Jeeps. Most of them that had the hard tops were the mail trucks, which had a little bit different door opening. So the hard top and the hard doors, not easy to find. It's actually not my favorite to have the hard top on there, but I know what it is, and it's kind of a nice piece to have. So inside, this is the soft top. Yeah, it's just dirt. So that's still in good shape. I bought that new, you know, when I was driving this in high school. I paid some off-road guys to put in a roll bar, and they did a really nice job on it. It's got a little bit of surface rust, so we'll actually pull it out and grind all the rust off and probably put some bed liner on it or some undercoating. The floorboards have just a little bit of surface rust, needs to be touched up. It's got a 3-speed manual. It's got 4x4 with locking hubs. Let me show you the odometer. So that is 31,000, and that is original. It has not rolled over already. That's original 31,000 miles. What else? Looks like at some point, of course, being in high school, I tried to hook up a radio to it. I think there's speakers in here somewhere. Got the spare, which stock used to be mounted here. I still have the mounting stuff. In high school, I hated the look of that. But now, you know, that's kind of a classic look. So we'll see if we put that back. Here's another reason I don't like the hard top. You can see all the rust along the drip rail and all that. So I don't think the hard top is worth putting my effort into because I just don't like it. If I liked the look of it, I would definitely do that, but I don't think it's worth it. It's got these kind of police lights that you can shine around. Kind of a novelty item, I guess you could say. The tailgate, this is probably one of the worst rust spots, is rusted all along here, but I've got a tailgate that is in excellent shape. No rust at all. It's already primed. I think I actually painted it desert tan. That was my dream, was to paint this thing desert tan. That's not the plan with it for now. So yeah, it was last registered in 2009. I'll throw a picture on the screen right now, but I remember my wife and I were on our way to Portland for an internship. I had my first Cummins. I just bought a 98 12 valve, and we were driving through here, and I said, let's take this to the off-road park. So I got it running. We towed it out to the off-road park and did a little mudding in it, and my wife loved me so much more because of that. So she wants this back in our yard more than anyone. Just joking. And then this is probably the most unfortunate spot on the body as far as rust goes. But the bed pan is in really good shape. There was actually some rust here, which is a really common spot. But I had a body guy who was my parents' friend in high school, and he taught me how to do patch panels, and we patch paneled that and primed it. We didn't worry about the fender because on these, you know, they get a ton of rust in here, and it's easier and probably cheaper just to find a different fender. So hopefully we can find that. But besides that, you know, there's some rust on the door, but I don't plan on running the doors or the top on this. So I'm not too worried about that. So the spots that we need to be in good shape are in pretty dang good shape. It does have a PTO on it. Honestly, I don't know exactly what the PTO is. I just remember when I drove this around and people looked at it and they saw that, they were very thrilled that it had the PTO. I don't really know what it is, what it's for, but apparently it's a good thing to have on here. There it is. So this is, let me see if I can get it so you can see this, but you can see U.S. Army for official use only. On the dash, if I remember correctly, it's probably too dirty, but yeah, right here on the dash it says max speed 50. So max speed 50 miles per hour. So just really cool. So there it is. A lot of memories in this. I remember being my son's age, who's riding along with me, probably 6, 7, 8 years old. Me and my twin brother, we'd be in this at my grandpa's house. We'd just get in there for hours and play. We had our little M16 plastic guns and we'd play like we were army soldiers. I remember my grandpa driving us up some of the canyons in Utah, so I had a lot of fun with it in high school, did a lot of mudding with it. So that is that. So we're gonna tow it home. I'm gonna make sure everything's strapped down, and then tomorrow we are gonna head back to Boise. Alright guys, we are on the road. This thing's pulling just fine. So let me show you the gauges and the numbers, but everything looks almost the same as far as the gauges go, as far as temperatures and everything, except for the fact that I'm going 75 instead of 80. So, and I could push it a little harder, but I'm not in a rush. So trans temps at 155, EGT's at 830, boost is at about 12, and then speed's at 75. Engine temp is really good as well. So anyways, this thing's pulling super nice. There she is, sitting pretty in the back. Alright guys, we are almost to Salt Lake City and we were driving on the freeway and it just felt really bumpy and shaky. Turns out we lost a tire. There it is. Luckily I came prepared, got my jack, got a spare, got my star wrench for the lugs, so this should take but a couple minutes. Looks like we lost the grease cap as well, so we'll change the tire, get home, and I'll look at that later, but it is what it is. Be prepared. That's the lesson learned here. Alright guys, so I was prepared, but I was not prepared. The lug pattern on my spare is smaller than the other size. There's a trailer store right there. They didn't have the correct wheel and tire for me. I don't want to be stuck here, so he sold me the correct size hub. So I'm going to do that so I can run my spare and just get it home for now. So hopefully that works, and I'll let you guys know. Alright guys, I think that'll work. Like I said, we've only got an hour left. You charged me 50 bucks for this. I don't know if that was too much or what, I don't know, but I just want to get home. It's after hours, so if we were to try and get someone to help fix this, we'd have to leave this up here and come back up, and just not going to do it. So let's throw the spare on and hit the road again. Alright, let's see here. Okay guys, there you have it. That worked. So all I had to do is leave the brake hub off of there and just put the other hub on there. The Jeep and trailer is keeping the kids all happy and occupied. So I guess you got to be prepared and be a little bit lucky is the moral of the story. Because had there not been a trailer store 100 yards away, I would have been screwed. So anyways, wish us luck. Last hour of the trip. Let's hope we make it home with no issues. Alright guys, we made it home safely. Uneventful trip except for the one tire that blew out. Here it is one last time for this video. So next video we're going to unload it and start taking some stuff off of it. Take the top off, the doors off, take the roll cage out, just a lot of the stuff so that we can get to cleaning it and kind of assess what we need to do to it. So that's what we'll do in the next video, take it apart a little bit and kind of talk about what the plans are for it. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next video.